It's back by popular demand. We're doing the part 2 to the Air Shields video that I made all the way back in January of last year. This time I asked you, the community, to help out this time, and you guys did provide with some pretty cool air shields in some of the states that we already know make tons of errors. And we're also going to be seeing some previous errors that we have seen in previous videos, because it's still fun to look at air shields. Don't get me wrong there. And those who were asked to be shout out, they are going to be put down in the description below. So thank you guys and the others who were able to help find some air shields. So let us get started at looking at some of these cool errors. But first, you're watching the TheDerpHog, where I make highways content on all sorts of different topics. If you've been enjoying it, be sure to hit that like button. And if you've been really enjoying it, be sure to smash that subscribe button so you're notified on all future videos. And if you really want to help out the channel, become a member today, where you get custom cool emojis, early access to future videos, along with one free extra request per month. And if you don't want to become a member, you can always just pay $3 for a intersection request in future videos. Those highways will be listed down in the description below, and I'll make sure to shout you out when that video releases. So let's get on with the highway. To start things off, we have an US Highway 59 error in the Queen, Arkansas, where this is supposed to be, again, US 59 concurrent with US 71, and not Arkansas Highway 59. Also, we will be seeing this in the US 71 Southern video coming up in a couple weeks. And I can't believe for the two Arkansas errors I've shown, one was for Arkansas 59, and this one is now for US 59. Strange, isn't it? Next up, we have Caltrans decided to be Washington State DOT here, as they're signing US 12 for Santa Rosa, while this is supposed to be California Highway 12. And Caltrans also decided to jump the gun here and sign Interstate 905, when I am like 90% sure that the state highway is not up to interstate standards yet. Next up, we are now having Delaware signing its US 9 as State Highway 9 once again. Come on, Delaware, stop making this mistake, please. Now we're moving down to the state of Florida. We're at this junction here. FDOT decided to downgrade US 27 to a state highway. Also, these signs are pretty new, so I don't know why FDOT made that decision to sign it as a state highway instead of a US highway. Strange. So our next state is one that is pretty well known for its air shields, as we've seen in the videos previously. And these ones are all for US 23, and we also have a US 341 error when US 23 splits off from US 341. Georgia has also made a US 84 error, as we saw in the US 19 southbound video. And then they've also made a couple more errors on US 129, as this is supposed to be US 129, and US 19 is also missing from here. And this is also supposed to be US 129 and 441 meeting US 278. And then they've also made error shields on US 278 itself, too, with its parent US 78, and then once again, where US 278 is meeting US 441 and 129 in Madison, Georgia. And then next up, we're now moving over to the state of Illinois, where I managed to get this one personally, of supposed to be Interstate 72 East to Interstate 55, because there is no way where Interstate 55 is ever signed east to west. It's a mostly north to south road. And then Mississippi decided to bring US 80 to the table once again, as this here is in Morton, Mississippi, where they accidentally signed US 80 as Mississippi Highway 80. And here's a strange one. We have Nebraska 64 being signed as US Highway 64. And yes, both US 64 and US 77 do meet each other, but it's not in Nebraska. It's in Perry, Oklahoma. So I don't know what kind of corn that Nebraska has been eating here. Now we're moving over to the state of New Jersey, where New Jersey decided to tell nobody that they extended US 10 into their state here. And they've also decided to downgrade US Highway 202 to a State Highway 2. Come on, New Jersey, why are you doing these errors? And now we're moving one state north, where we have a new US 9 spur or split route, US 9N. So apparently US Highway 9 is the first ever US highway to have both an E and W split route and an N and S split route. So can, I don't know, US 70 also follow the same thing here too? Now we're moving over to the state of Ohio, where it's also another popular state to have error shields, as this is supposed to be US 22 and US 3 concurrent with each other, not Ohio Route 22. And here is another one where it's supposed to be Ohio Route 32, but Ohio accidentally signed it as US Highway 32. Also, this picture was taken before Scooby ever came through the area, because this is what the intersection looks like today. They fixed the error, sadly. Next up, we're now moving to another state that is mostly known for its errors, and this one is an absolutely stupid one, because we literally have the correct shield right next to the error shield. What was PennDOT thinking when they were putting up this error shield here? Like, come on, man. And here we move on to the state of South Carolina, strangely, where this was supposed during construction, and they accidentally signed US 221 as South Carolina Highway 221. I bet this sign is no longer there because the construction is probably finished or something. And here we have one in Tennessee on US Highway 70, and it looks like that TDOT accidentally downgraded US 70 to a state highway here. Or is this, I believe, a secondary state highway, strangely. And now we're moving up to the state of Virginia, where Virginia is another one of those states that are popular for its error shields. And it looks like that we have business US 15 and 211 being signed as Virginia 15 and 211. Luckily, these are on the business routes. I can't believe what it would have been if these two highways were actually errors on the main line. And then now we're still in the state of Virginia, but this time in Petersburg, where VDOT accidentally signed Virginia 36 as US Highway 36. So again, I'm going to say this. Why do you want to keep going out West Virginia? You're perfectly fine on the East Coast. And here we have another Virginia error, where they're accidentally signing Virginia 193 as US Highway 193. Like 25 to 3,000 miles east of US Highway 93. Come on, Virginia, you're not out west, you're on the East Coast, so just stop making these stupid western errors. And this one is still in Virginia, where we have somehow a second branch of US Highway 311, which is west of current US Highway 311. And then finally, we end here in the state of Wisconsin at the US 14 and 61 junction. And again, this is one of these stupid errors where we have the correct shield right here, but on the ground we have Wisconsin Highway 14 instead of US Highway 14. Again, I think this one is just for construction purposes, because once it's finished, it'll probably go away, but it's still pretty stupid to see. I hope you guys enjoyed watching part 2 to the error shields video, and I want to thank you guys, the community, once again for helping me find some of these and providing some personal photos. Without your help, I'd probably still be making this video, trying to find some cool unique error shields I have not shown in previous videos. So please let me know if you want a part 3, because I'd gladly like to do this once again with you guys, the community. It was pretty cool to do. So with that, here are my next few highways. Next week I am going to be off because I will be on vacation, but after that we will be doing US 71 Southern and US Highway 231. So if you have any intersection requests for any of those, both of those highways, please let me know down in the comment section below. I'll make sure to shout you out once those highways are available. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in a couple weeks.